All right. Go, Doc.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Doc, and I'm gonna do a couple special ones today, aka the Bulkster, aka Cuck Mangione, aka Flazzy Flazborn. I know those ones sucked, but today joining me on this special episode because
I liked him.
I like Cuck Mangione.
you know because I've been recording too much about wrestling, and I know this is the second time I'm going to introduce these two. First, from Nebraska, we got Big Willie
Doc's me out
style
of the gate.
Wilson.
Fucking hell.
This time he is wearing a beanie, so he's not so vain today, unlike the previous episode we recorded. Which is going to be funny because this is going to be coming out before that episode. And also, we have joining here. We have we have good old Lair Bear.
Yes.
The Care Bear. And how are you guys
Where's
doing?
she from? Where's
Lair
he
Bear
from?
the land of Cleve.
The land, that's what you call it. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah.
You know,
If you're a hip Clevelander, you call it the land.
all the little chicks with the crimson lips say Cleveland rocks.
There you go.
Cleveland rocks. And today I thought it would be beneficial for me to have this meaning of the mind, so to speak, because over the last couple of weeks we've had a couple of things happen. Probably a couple of celebrity deaths. I think last time I talked to you, I had 2 dogs. Now I just have the one. So this year has been kind of hard. This month has been kind of hard for me. But yeah, I thought it would be fine to talk to you guys. I know I don't know if Larry's comfortable with sharing that, but I want to thank Larry for giving me those words of encouragement during my time of loss. Because yeah, man, it means a lot. It means a lot. I never thought I let I think about dogs in that way, but they really do become a part of your family and a part of your heart really quickly too. So yeah, man, I just want to say thank you for those words, man. That really helped me.
No problem.
I know it's funny that I'm starting off pretty heartfelt because
I just want to say, okay, and not to break your heartfeltness, but when my cat died recently, and it was in the same manner as your poor pup, sudden, I got zero sympathy from Mr. Wilson. So I just want to, that's maybe what changed me to maybe be more empathetic towards others.
Yeah, you picked the wrong person in me if you want to share grief about pets or most things. Really, I'm pretty flippant on most topics. So I'm sorry.
I appreciate having the contrast of ideas because that's exactly what this thing's all about. It's having
we're the two brains. What is it, Dionysus and the other one? I never was in much.
We need to talk like that on the podcast. We need to be throwing out our references, our intelligence.
Yeah,
we don't really do that too much. It really devolves.
I was about to talk about Nietzscheism and all that stuff, but yeah, man, I want to say to you, Larry, thank you for those words hardened me. I also wanted to give you those condolences because I felt for you too, man, and we were kind of going through it at the same time. And yeah, just looking at those pictures and just having those good memories and just having that I know Wilson's probably laughing at us as having these little fur babies in our hearts. And our brains.
You know what?
It's great. You guys love things.
Is I'm sure I could turn this off, and I'm an old man and I don't know tech. My phone will give me it'll make a little slideshow every day and suggest it to me.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. And sometimes it'll be of that cat. It'll make a slideshow of the dead cat. I'm like, geez, I'm not in the mood for this right now, but I don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah, sometimes you just because my computer screen just goes onto screensaver and it's just Oh, here's your memories of this guy from when he was a puppy to when he's like, and like you're just like,
It all
and
pales in comparison to the genocide in Palestine.
yeah, I think
That's how I
yeah,
stopped grieving.
yeah.
I'm
Larry,
sorry.
it's so
I'm
And
funny
here
good.
we
you
are,
said
and here we
that.
are laughing about you saying genocide.
Somebody somebody at the shop was talking about their dental work, and I said, "Did you stop this person from talking by saying, can we talk about Palestine for a minute? Something real is happening."
Yeah, I mean, let's say we're talking about Palestine, and we're talking about losing teeth, and we're talking about losing people. But
Oh,
shout out to
I
you, France, for considering Palestine a state. Um, I don't think we're
uh
supposed to be political, but it's cool. It's cool.
let's talk about the guy finding Nietzsche through losing a pet. That's how he comes to really start to
Okay.
philosoph I'm gonna stumble on philosophizing
Okay.
on life
I
and
okay. This is gonna make me sound like one of the biggest jerks, right? Well, okay. What my
can't be
friends told
bigger
me
than
was
me.
okay. My friends told me this was evil, right? So,
Mm,
speaking of death, last week, me and my wife picked out our burial plots. I believe, what was the quote from Dwight Schrute? It was very romantic, but it makes burials romantic, but it made his wedding very somber. But
mm.
because I think in the office they got married in their burial plots. But death's just been around me a lot this year, and so
Uh-oh.
like I was able to we went to the graveyard, the cemetery plot. We got the the sales spiel from the person, and
That's the
like,
job I had. Was that guy that you talked to?
oh yeah, we talked about it
When
on
I
my
worked, yeah, 'cause I worked at a cemetery, Wilson.
Nice.
oh
It was it
yes.
in between rehab stints, and I was right. They were training me to be the salesperson,
Oh
and you
man.
also arrange the funerals as they come in, and you oversee the burial. I lasted
Yeah.
like 3 weeks. I couldn't do it.
Oh man.
Like four
I'm
grieving
thinking,
families a day. That's tough.
yeah, that
And then you
because
got to upsell them. You got to upsell the grieving families.
oh yeah, you gotta like there's levels, right? There's levels because you're buying a plot. Depending on where you are centered on like the hill or from flat ground, that ground that determines the price.
Yep.
And then whether or not you're in the new breaking ground place or whatever, like if you're on new breaking ground, it's like just mounds of dirt that you're purchasing, right?
You don't want
But
the
you don't know.
mausoleum. You don't want to be in the
See,
wall.
see, the mausoleum, like that costs way more money than what if you were just going to be put in the ground
Okay. Okay.
because there's upkeep in the building. So you have
Sure.
AC on all day. You have the restrooms. You have water
Because
fountains. My mom is actually my mom paid all that money to be put in the mausoleum. So every time we visited her, it's nice. So like my grandma's buried in my grandparents are buried outside like in the regular cemetery. Then we drive up there to see them, and then I drive to see my mom who's inside the mausoleum, all in the air conditioned with them handing out free cold chilled waters and all that. I could see why you pay more for the mausoleum because you're paying for your
I,
people to basically be more comfortable.
what I learned at that job is
Yeah.
that they put you in your slot head first, so that
Whoa.
when Jesus comes back, you can sit up and just walk straight out.
Ah.
Mm, I
So
see.
like and that's if you're not cremated, right? That's if you're
Right, because the
'cause-
mausoleum isn't just for you can put the
yeah,
whole casket in that.
yeah. Because like I think some religions they have the thing where you can't be cremated because you're supposed to be, but like
Yeah.
my mom was a devout Catholic woman, and she got cremated because she said it was cheaper. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No, the
mean,
Catholics don't have any rules on that.
her belief
I
was
know the
more
book.
in like whatever is more cost effective, so she could leave me and my sibling more money. So I thought that was
That works.
so. And to going on that, like I was saying earlier, a couple of people called me evil for this, but it was just something because my mom she had also left me and my sibling burial plots for us, and I don't think that I'm gonna use it because like my wife didn't really my wife doesn't want to be buried there because she wanted to be buried where her family is, right? And to me, it's not big a deal, right? Because wherever you're buried is wherever you're buried. You're just a dead body. If I'm using my religious stuff, like my spirit is what? How did the Ultimate Warrior said? The spirit of the warrior is everywhere, or something like that. So, so like I believe,
I
like
don't. Yeah, I think Wilson probably has beliefs that align with mine. Right? We're gonna be just
As far as what spirituality,
worm food, and
yeah, it's lights out, baby.
yeah.
You know what? You remember how it was when you
I don't
before
even-
you were born? It's like that.
But I don't even want anyone to
Not a-
cremate me or bury me. Just put me in the backyard and let the deer have at me and
Just put
whatever
me
else.
ass up so the world can kiss my ass.
Hey, do you
You
think
like
that
that
Hulk
movie?
Hogan is buried? Like, you know how Jack and JP were making jokes about Hulk Hogan being Roddy Piper being buried face first, so Hulk Hogan couldn't get a pin on him in death.
No, I don't know these references.
Yes,
listen.
yes. There's a lot of silly Hogan death jokes about whatever rolling up.
Yeah, I was thinking
Okay.
because I was thinking of, like, to get a little bit off topic from where I was at, like, to preface this, I was gonna do like a Hulk Hogan episode with two guys who did 12 episodes on Hulk Hogan, starting off with the genius looking through his radio appearances on Howard Stern, where Howard would ask these inappropriate questions to Hulk Hogan in front of his daughter, which was just like, that's
And likewise,
asking
Brooke questions in front of Hulk.
I remember he also, like,
Oh, very cool.
he asked Paul Wall if he was with a sister. For those who don't know, for my audience who is either too young or too white to know Paul Wall, he is from Swisha House in Houston. Tip in sideways, was in the days, still tipping. And like, so like he would ask, Howard Stern was crazy. I E Network is how, like, I think I found puberty, because you had the Howard Stern show where they'd have like nudie girls come on, and also you had like E Wild on where they'd show like people doing stuff, and it was hosted by porn stars, and so that's how I learned the names.
I was explaining Wild on to my wife last week, and
oh yeah,
I couldn't even remember what it was. I'm like, I think it's just people partying in exotic places.
Yeah.
What it was?
Yeah. They had that one. There was a one guy host, and then there was another host, Jules Asner, who I thought
wasn't Brooke Burke the host for a while?
Yeah, Brooke Burke. Brooke Burke was
that's the
second
one I
host after
remember.
Jules Asner. Yeah, you're talking about beautiful women. Brooke Burke.
No,
She-
this is
she
becoming
still
a
got it
Larry
on those,
podcast all of a sudden. Okay, I see where this is going.
She still got it going on for someone doing Skechers ads. It's just
Oh, I didn't even
wonderful.
know that. Okay.
Like, recently, because I've turned 40 this year, I'm starting to find people in their 50s and 40s to be more attractive than I used to.
You turned what this year?
40.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said 30. Okay.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm
big
with you
shit.
guys. I'm with you guys.
40, yeah.
I'm in my
Don't
40s.
dox my age. You
Well,
already
now,
got the
did you?
location.
Let me ask you. Did you get weepy on the day of your birthday?
God damn it!
No.
Okay, because one of my friends did, and I thought it was kind of sad.
Yeah, it was me. It was me.
Why'd you get weepy, Wilson?
You ever just think about time, brother? You just think about time spread out.
Yeah. Time is a flat circle, is what they say.
Ugh.
And our time on this planet is fleeting as we live and as we grow. So whatever knowledge you attain now and whatever knowledge you're gaining, you're gonna lose it at the end anyways, because you guys believe that when you're done and you're done, you're done. Right.
That's right. That's why you
So
cause as much
something that they just-
psychic damage to people on while you're here as you can, so they never forget you, and you live on in their memories from all that damage you did.
Yeah, because I know, like, when we talk about psychic damage, I was talking about this in another conversation group about the flagship Voices of Wrestling podcast. I remember something that gave me psychic damage was them talking about peeing in Coke cans while they're podcasting.
Yeah.
I think that was the last episode I ever listened to, was them just going on for like, I think like a good 20, 25 minutes about like, yeah, Coke cans, I could fill up a whole Coke can and not hurt myself. And then Rich would go on like,
why not a bottle?
I like using the Gatorade bottle because it has that big opening and there's no, and they just, and I'm like, yeah, Joe, why are you peeing in a Coke can? And the thing is,
He drinks Coke.
Yeah, but like he's peeing in his office, right? His home office. And so he's peeing under the desk.
Okay.
And like,
yeah, let the man do it. Why are we arresting him?
Okay. Well, like I'm just like thinking like, because there's driblets, right? Because you can't, unless like he has perfect aim.
Could
he has
be.
to get the
Of course,
whole,
it's not going to be it.
that's why we're
spraying down the whole thing.
Yeah, he explained the whole operation of how he like holds his thing and then make sure it's like directly pointed into the lip of the can. And I'm just like, okay, so there's an obvious like, because Coke cans, the hole of the Coke can, it's pretty sharp, right? And when you flip the thing
don't feed
open,
it in. Keep it
so
out.
I'm just like, so it's like he's hovering it above the can.
Don't
like,
smush your peen into a Coke can opening. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times.
Yeah. And then I'm like, Rich comes in and it's like, oh yeah, I use the Gatorade bottle. It's just more efficient because you can put the whole thing in. I'm not sure
now,
why.
The Rock prefers the Voss bottle.
Oh, he's
that's
fancy.
A real big opening.
Yeah. it's a real big opening and it's glass.
Like. I'm gonna Google this. What does a Voss bottle look
glass?
like?
I thought they were plastic.
Right. Which
Voss
one is the glass?
Water.
I thought Voss was glass, unless it's something else. Because you give the Rock a bottle of Fiji water.
Fancy.
No, yeah, that's not glass.
Very fancy.
But it stays wide. It doesn't taper.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just remember when I was a kid, we would use the milk jug because my dad apparently was pissed that we would have to take a piss. So he just passed around the milk jug, give us all milk jugs at the beginning of the road trip and say like, hey.
Kind of sounds like abuse.
Yeah. So like, I'm like, we had to go to the gas station anyway to fill up, right? So I'm like,
yeah.
Why can't I just piss at the gas station?
Did you earn it? Maybe you have to earn that right, that privilege.
Guess, apparently, us getting out and going pee in the urinal is my other dog is knocking at the door aggressively, and Larry, we've seen him, is very small, so it's weird how aggressive he's knocking. Hold on, guys. Let me just get this real quick. Come on, then.
I really hope he doesn't come back with some bad news.
You okay now? Yeah?
Is the dog okay?
Barry is in the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Hogan.
Okay, let's talk about Hogan.
Larry just worker clubbed you.
No, we could, come on. We'll be here 6 hours. And it'd be fun, but I know not everyone has 6 hours.
So like when we talk about Hulk Hogan and like you guys did a whole 12 episodes on Hulk Hogan. So I thought like who better to talk about the Hulkster on his dying on the week after he died than with two guys who got very familiar with his book, with his work, with his lies,
his mind.
His mind. Who was the author on that? I think he was a ghost author on other people's books also.
No, he's never done another wrestling thing. Michael Jan Friedman.
It was just the Hogan book.
Yep. He does Star Trek books, like the canon ones.
Yeah. Oh, he does the canon Star Trek books.
Star Wars,
DC Comics.
Yeah.
So
I exchanged emails with him. I probably could have pressed him to have him on, but it seems like he forgot to get back to us.
Give me the email. God damn it. I want to talk to this guy.
I want to get him on.
I'm friends with him on Facebook now.
Let's get this going. Let's get because
no mention of Hogan when he passed, by the way.
Oh, good.
From him.
That's even better.
Maybe he's not talking to us for a reason. Maybe he just doesn't want to talk about the guy.
Yeah, maybe he spent so much time with him that he had enough.
I don't think he spent any time with him. I think he heard some
Yeah.
audio tapes and said, compile this.
Well, because like you're talking about his body of work being a bunch of fiction, science fiction. Yeah, no, it kind of fits that he wrote the Hogan book.
There you go.
Because like I think we found out this week that that whole big story of Hulk Hogan breaking his leg when he went to train with Hiro Matsuda was actually he just sprained his ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we discussed that.
He's a liar and a dummy.
Yeah. So like all this week I've listened to Hulk Hogan podcast. I listened to like people like put him over, praise everything he did, say, oh, we're not gonna have wrestling without Hulk Hogan, which I know Larry has a feeling on that. I also don't feel like whoever was put in that spot, the Hogan spot, was going to get that push. If it wasn't Hulk Hogan, it was going to be Jimmy Snuka, but he killed his girlfriend, so they went with Hogan. I don't think people know that. Or if people
that Jimmy Snuka killed his girlfriend? Allegedly.
No, that he was going to have that spot.
That he was going to have that spot.
That he was going to get the spot.
Yeah. Because he was actually really, really big.
How would he get that spot? He doesn't speak English. He's on record to the police. He doesn't speak English. How are you going to get that spot without cutting promos?
Who knows, but you think that's why they couldn't give it to him? Because
that was the rumor at the time, that he did the Island Boy act once the police showed up. I think that's what it was called on the sleaze thread.
Even though his shoot name
Island
was
Boy.
Island Boy. I recently did cover the Island Boys kissing each other because people were saying that during this Young Bucks storyline, they should make it OnlyFans and make it be like the only Island Boys.
Who's saying this? Who's requesting this?
It was me. I said this.
Okay, all right.
Because they have a good fan base of women who love them and kissing brothers. Yeah,
the Young Bucks. I like the Young Bucks, and I don't know if I'd say they have a large female audience.
Way more of a gay audience than a female audience.
Yeah. Do we group?
You're saying that women don't like seeing two brothers kiss each other? Is that what you're saying, Larry? I want you on record.
Not them.
Just not them. If it was anybody,
if it was any other brothers, like if we're saying like
the Beverly Brothers.
Well, are men interested in Italian
Dudley boys
kissing?
Well, according to
Larry, you're trying to turn it into this thing again. I'm not going to answer.
Well, like if you go on some of those tube sites, you click on a link.
Some of those
tube sites. I think the last time we talked to Doc, we said go through them, and he started listing them off. I think he had them up.
I might have been
some of those tube sites. Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was funny.
So those tube sites. So what do you type into some of the? I'm just asking. What do you type into some of these tube sites to get what you're finding here? I don't.
Hugs
and kisses.
Hugs and kisses.
Farting for me.
Cuddles.
Okay.
Farting. That's does it for you, huh? No. I can't decide with you guys whether you guys are too PG or not PG at all. Because
I censor myself a lot on the show.
I listen to your podcast. You guys don't really curse at all, and you I think I make too many sexual references, even though I hide them a lot. So sometimes when I make the jokes, people don't catch them. But sometimes I interview people who are virgins. Shout outs to all you wrestling fans out there. You guys are cool.
How do you do they tell you before you interview, just so you know I'm a virgin?
No. Well, I have about
Larry, don't clip that out.
Yeah, you can keep that now. I have like about 100 episodes recorded in the can, right? So
why?
Because I was very bored.
This is a sickness. You need to be stopped.
Sometimes you got to have all this because you don't know if you're gonna keep doing it. So like I have all these episodes recorded, and then they're gonna go all the way out through like maybe March of next year. and I do think that's kind of a sickness, but that's besides the point. Getting back to the death of Hulk Hogan, it's just like,
Well, no, I want to get back to just a quick story about censoring ourselves. I cut a part of the last week's episode out.
oh, okay.
A joke.
Yes.
that
If
was made.
anybody's ever requested for things to be cut out, it's me. I've always. And sometimes I think about it and go, "Who cares?" And sometimes Larry says, "Who cares?"
I think I cut an Aubrey Edwards joke out that I said once.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord, that sounds that sounds about right. That
Man.
checks.
I
But
get
Wilson
hoarse
made
when I
a
think
Bill
about that.
Watts being racist joke. And I don't.
You know, we live in an age where it's a groaner, and we live in that stuff can be bludgeoned against you, where it's like,
I'm so happy you guys didn't. Censorship is fine. I'm fine with that. Like whenever somebody comes on my show, I ask them if they want to censor anything, and some guys have like timestamps of everything that they said, and some guys have just say, "Oh, I didn't like this joke," and it forces me to listen to the whole show. And then the joke wasn't there because he made that joke when we were doing the preamble. Because little behind the scenes, I usually do like a 10-minute talk with the guys, and if they want to get out all the jokes they want to get out, they can tell me that then and there. Usually it's to get the jigglies out. And with you guys, I don't think I needed that because you guys are professionals. You guys know what you're doing.
That's funny.
Yeah, but censorship is fine. Like, I don't really curse that much because it's not in my nature to curse a lot. The only time I really curse is when I like get hurt. So like if I stub my toe or something drops on my head, or like when I go, because like my cupboard where I keep the toilet paper is right on top of the toilet. So like I duck down, and then when like I get my head back up, I hit my head on the top of that cupboard, and that's when I say S word.
So you're not going to swear now?
Well, sometimes you don't give a fuck when you have to curse, but I digress.
I want to hear more about this bathroom layout. Okay, so the toilet paper's up above in the cupboard. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a cupboard on top of the toilet.
Where's the brush?
The brush is on the right side of the toilet, right next to the shower. Okay. It has like its own container thing.
Is there a cabinet under the sink, and what's in there if there is?
Oh yeah, there's a cabinet under the sink. We got like our soaps, our shampoos. I don't need shampoo. I have like.
You should wash your head, Doc.
I wash it with soap.
Okay.
I wash it with soap, and sometimes I use the Selsun Blue just in case, because
sure.
Telling people like you still get head flakes when you're bald. I'm sure Larry would know about this.
It's called.
I was gonna say I was still using shampoo for like 3 years after I was shaving my head, and then I realized like, why am I buying shampoo still? They're just a body wash now.
Yeah. I use bar soap now. I used to be a body wash and a loofah guy, and then like I got the body soap, and then when I had my injury, I can't reach behind my back, and I can't reach, as you guys see me on camera. This is my range of motion. That's it. So like I got one of those like
no more tube sites.
Yeah. Well, you got to have you got to innovate. See, like that's up here, but down here, it's okay.
Try humping a pillow.
You don't even know what I'm doing right now. But yeah, so like,
what do you think Bob Dole did?
Bob Dole just did what Bob Dole
was
does.
The right hand, that he had the pencil in. Okay. Maybe I'm saying that because I'm wearing my Clinton Gore shirt and I'm feeling nostalgic.
Take me back to the 90s.
For what? For who?
For the 90s.
Oh,
Bob Dole had like a funky hand was news.
Talking about the 90s, they did just bring back the presidential fitness test.
Look at that segue.
Yeah. Because, it doesn't really matter. Hulk Hogan died. 80 million podcasts did a Hulk Hogan tribute show. One guy lost his whole online career by saying, I'm going to say this because I am a person of color. Let's talk about Joey Swole. He did a Hulk Hogan tribute video. I don't know, who Joey Swole is, but those YouTube influencer guys that are like fitness guys that say you got to change your life, you got to do all this, like those guys. I'm not sure if you guys are on that kind of YouTube.
I know. We talked about this last night. But yeah,
Great.
it was
the
happening in
Discord.
real time while we were
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah. So
Oh.
as a person of color, he said, if you're gonna come at me for giving praise to Hulk Hogan, and he apologized for something he said 20 years
No,
ago.
he didn't say
10 years
person of
ago.
color.
No, he didn't say person of color. I'm a person of color.
Yeah.
But what he said is the coloreds. And I'm just like,
and that was the
whoa,
apology.
how can you say that? And then like he thinks that people were mad at him giving praise of Hulk Hogan. No, it was the language he used. And then he did that video after where he apologized. And then he did like I think like a tweet posting or like a Facebook thing where he said it's all over.
That's the one I sent to Wilson because he quoted the fucking Dark Knight, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah, okay. Now I
either
know.
live long enough to you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. And like, oh my god,
That's funny. I'm glad that that's in the news. I'm just glad that guy, is.
Well, I'm glad that the news picked up on the negative reaction to Hogan's death.
Yeah, you would think that he would be whitewashed.
Yeah,
because like when Kissinger died, there was like no coverage of like all the atrocities he did. There was no bringing up of the Khmer Rouge.
Can't believe it. I can't believe
they did that about politicians, though.
Yeah,
we don't put blood on their hands.
Yeah,
we don't.
They did it for the greater good,
Yeah.
But like Hulk Hogan, all the racism will pop up because he was caught saying the N-word multiple times while having sex with his friend's wife.
But it should be noted that is not the only case of him being racist.
No.
Because there's also the jail tape with his son.
Yeah, he was on record saying that, and he was acting like he was slick, you guys know, for saying Blizzak guys instead of yeah, brother, I'm happy that there's no way we're gonna be going back to life as Blizzak guys. That would suck.
Man,
like,
did anybody here see the show Oz back in the day on HBO?
What's
Somebody
up?
watch Oz?
I watched the pilot for the first time last week.
Really?
Yeah.
The show Oz. It was a show that took place in a prison on HBO back in the day. I was just.
It had the big brother from Weird Science in it.
Chet. Yeah, okay. Was that Bill Paxton? Is he in Oz? I don't know. I don't remember. I know J.K. Simmons is
the
in Oz.
TV show. The TV show.
Oh, the TV show
that was on USA.
Okay.
He was the guy from Wayne's World.
Okay, that would have been like nightmare fuel for Hogan, I imagine. The Oz show. I mean, that's.
Oh, sure.
I mean, the falling in love with your cellmate version, or just
the demographic in that show and just what he would. I'm assuming he would just watch it and be like, well, that's how it really is.
His brother was in the Hell's Angels, right?
I heard that wasn't true either.
That wasn't true. So his brother just wanted to cosplay like he was in the Hell's Angels.
Well, I think he
just found the picture of his brother that he dressed
associated. He was. I'm sure he was a biker. But I'm sure a lot of bikers say they're with the Hells Angels. You know what I mean? One of those.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that, or they like beat you up or something like that.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
I never understood that lore that you can't
but it was
wear.
Never said until Hogan said it long after he was dead. So who are you going to beat up?
Yeah,
unless
Hogan?
Chuck Zito is going to
start pounding on his
Hogan.
Well, Hulk Hogan was hanging out with Chuck Zito in all those pictures, right?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm sure someone's going to pound on his coffin.
Oh, yeah.
Linda.
Yeah.
Which Linda?
Yeah. Linda Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh,
She'll probably be slamming her hands on it. Why? Please come back to me.
That would be the sickest thing. They're having a funeral, and all of a sudden,
do you think he hulks up? He hulks up right out of there.
That would be amazing. Wow. Just they show him in the casket, and all of a sudden,
it starts rattling.
He starts rattling, and then he sits up and he's like, "You," to whoever's in the casket, standing there looking at him, and it's like
Jimmy Hart, leg drops his ass.
Oh no, brother, you're alive.
Yeah.
That was my Jimmy. Will knows. I've been trying to do impressions, and No, Jimmy Hart's baby. He's a little easy to do because you just gotta talk all high pitched, daddy, and all that stuff. It's just
Jimmy does have a lower register. Well, you're doing kayfabe Jimmy though.
yeah.
I'm thinking of shoot Jimmy. He's a little
Jimmy
more
Hart's on my
subdued.
list.
Yeah, he's a little more subdued, like on the documentaries.
Yeah,
He's
Memphis
not just
Heat.
more like your old uncle from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, he's
I
a
want
little.
an investigation into Jimmy Hart. So you can't be that close to criminality for so long without doing something.
I mean, I bet you
Investigate
guys
Jimmy
could get
Hart.
him easily. You just gotta like ask him like to come on, sing a couple songs from his record, his hit record from the '60s.
What was their record?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Keep on dancing.
Keep on dancing. I remember he had that little segment on Memphis Heat, and yeah, he talks a little like I can't register because like it's a little like soft, and you know I can't do it. I can't do Jimmy Hart. Shoot Jimmy Hart. Shoot Jimmy Hart is kind of hard. Shoot Hogan. Yeah, shoot Hogan's kind of easy.
I don't think there is such a thing.
Yeah, there even like jail. Not jail Hogan.
Where
like,
does the real Jimothy Hart start? And where does the fake Jimmy Hart? What's his shoot? Does we know? Does Dave know his shoot name?
Hogan's.
Does he even have a shoot name?
Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart's a shoot name.
Okay.
You're saying that there is no Terry Bollea. There was only Hulk Hogan after a while.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Larry?
Yeah, and you know who I was having this thought right before we came on. A small sidetrack, but it has to do with inner monologue.
This is all sidetracks.
I got Paul in my head, right? I'm watching his stupid speech, and just next to it's all very surreal.
Standing next to the president of the United States of America.
And what he says in his little speech is exactly what he says in the book about how being fit is a whole blueprint for your entire life success. And it's just like weird sociopathic stuff. And that's what I think he is. And then I'm thinking he's learned how to look human, I'm sure. And then I'm thinking he's probably at home on a Saturday on the couch flipping through channels. But he's not going to land on anything because he has no interests. So he's just a guy who's scrolling and waiting to work out again or to eat.
What if he lands on one of his favorite movies?
He doesn't have one.
Yeah,
like I can't see him like going to his friends.
His favorite movie is his workout DVD.
Yeah.
Right? Paul's not judging art.
Okay, this is what happens. One of his kids lands on a show, and he immediately tries to tie it to wrestling. Like, you know where they got that? That's a common trope that we use. Goes back to '83, and it's like the trope of somebody turning on a friend. Yeah, it's wrestling. It's all wrestling, really.
Oh my God. That's one of the things I hate the most about what wrestlers say is everything is wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That's just brain damage. That's like, okay, if you think real life is wrestling, people turning on you and having kiss fizz and face turns and heel turns, and all that is real life and nothing is real. It's like, ugh, maybe their lives are just like that. Maybe they're just damaged people who think nobody is
people. Yes.
You can't trust anybody. It's what we do.
Do you think Hogan was slotted for the presidential spot? Fitness, being up there on the dais. If he hadn't croaked, you think he would have been up there?
Yeah,
probably. You know what's funny though is Donald Trump being next to all those very muscular men.
Mm-hmm.
That's just funny to me. And talking about fitness.
Why? What's wrong with him? I can't do
this is where it gets really wrong. I think that exercise is a waste of your energy because if you exercise,
you should.
You're just wasting your time.
I would like to hear that. Paul
You're
Levesque.
wasting heartbeats. Your heart has a finite number of beats, and you don't want to waste them.
Well, Paul would agree. He almost completed them, and they had to recharge him.
You think they got him like Frankenstein?
Now he's got a battery in his chest.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Triple Frankenstein. You think like they hit the switch on him when he went to the laboratory, and that's why we see him.
Widowmaker.
Because he did just make a commercial for breath mints. I think they call them death mints.
Oh,
and
you got You got material you're working on us here?
No. This is a real.
Oh, you're
this
right.
Is real.
You're right. No. Aren't they like manly breath mints or something?
Yeah, they're like manly pop rock breath mints.
Yes.
Who?
Triple H.
He's got to deal with. Hold on, I got to look this up.
Look up Triple
That sounded
H.
so absurd, but then I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're in a coffin. That's right. I've seen this.
Yeah. Talking about death. Everything fits. That's
Triple
not what
H
she said.
Oh yeah, they
What?
partnered with him one day ago. Look at that.
Breath.
So now we're gonna see Otis
No.
doing a death mint spot on the pay-per-view, right?
Yeah. You know what's funny is I was watching Raw the other day, and they have all those real American beer commercials, and now I was like, my wife was like, "Do you think that beer is what gave him the heart attack?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But like, people say like it's like a tragedy, right? But he was 71 years old. That's a pretty long life. He lived a long, fulfilling life.
And he saved wrestling.
He saved wrestling. He took him out of the smoky.
Our territory was dying, and Hogan came in, and we
they
wouldn't
were
have
dying.
AEW without Hogan.
Yeah, we would not have AEW. We would not have the NWA with Billy Corgan. We would not have.
That's one of my butterfly effect proposals.
What is it?
That statement is true, because had Hogan not plunged WCW to death, Tony wouldn't need to create a competitor.
Wow.
You're putting that on Hogan, huh? The whole thing on Hogan.
I wouldn't say
Hogan,
I wouldn't like put the whole thing on the Hulkster, brother, but like, like I would put this on Hulk Hogan. The guaranteed contracts. But when we talk about AEW, we talk about the guaranteed contracts. We talk about only working TV dates, because I don't think they have any house shows, right? And then we also talk about like creative control, subparagraph E. And like, a lot of people's complaints about like guys that come over to AEW is so-and-so MJF has creative control. Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Syndicate have creative control.
Tony said that wasn't true.
Do we believe Tony? Which
the
Tony?
only crime Hulk Hogan has ever committed was trusting his friend not to record him having his trust betrayed. Really?
I mean, he never went to trial for anything. He sued Gawker for putting his private parts out there.
He didn't sue Gawker. Peter Thiel sued Gawker.
Yeah,
and they can't even. Has he gone on record? Has Peter spoken about this? I will miss that useful idiot.
Because I'm pretty sure Hogan didn't. Hogan got a fraction of that money, because I'm pretty sure Peter took it.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun. Well, now give me the percentage we talked about, as if he needs some more.
Yeah.
Hogan's like, I could really use this though. No. I'll give you enough to open up a karaoke bar. How about that?
Karaoke bar, have Rent-A-Center spots. He did a couple of those. I'm surprised he never did something with the dead general, but maybe the general didn't mesh with his values, because we see the general hanging around with Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes, the general and Shaquille. I know that I am following along.
Yeah,
I've got it.
The car insurance commercial?
Yeah, the guy with the white mustache.
I don't remember that.
I just find it funny. Like we're talking about Joey Swole giving the props to Hulk Hogan, and then getting his casual racism exposed just by showing his deep appreciation of a racist who just made a mistake, and he probably said, "Oh, I just made a mistake." But
you know what's funny, and it just shows what a shit show Hogan's life was. Michael Rappaport did a video eulogizing Hogan, saying he was his hero, or he loved him as a kid. He had to apologize and was like, "I didn't know what a piece of shit Hulk Hogan was. I'm sorry I made that video."
Yeah.
Now do your own views, Michael Rappaport. Apologize for yourself.
Michael Rappaport the jokes in the 90s used to be he's the only white man to get sickle cell anemia because he loved hip hop music so much.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
think
good.
that was a joke from like from a Chappelle show or something.
Oh,
Oh.
But
it sounds like something Patrice might write. Maybe, yeah.
maybe that sounds like something Patrice would say because he would always be like on History of Hip Hop on VH1 or those hip hop documentaries. It's always Michael Rappaport.
Hmm.
So it's funny that he said that Hulk Hogan was his hero, and I think he was a grown man in the '80s. So that'd be funny.
He's definitely grown in the movie Copland because he's in it, and he's an adult in that movie. So
True
whenever
Blood.
that movie came out, yeah, he's also he's in that movie.
Yeah, De Niro's in that movie. Stallone's in that movie.
Copland, yes, it's
I've
great.
never seen Copland, but it
You
was
should
on
see Copland.
yesterday. I know. They were just playing the fucking names at the end. I'm like, why haven't I seen this fucking movie?
It's
Annabella,
got Artie. Artie's in it.
Gloria Trillo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think David Chase might have seen this movie.
yeah.
I think he did.
It's not. It's not even a propaganda movie. Like Heat is kind of a propaganda movie, right? Great movie, Heat. But this one, the cops are the bad guys.
Don't spoil it.
So it's Serpent.
That's in the trailers. It shows fat.
It's just about a dumpy cop played by
for that,
Stallone.
or you think he wore a gut?
No, he remember there was a whole story about at the time that he got dumpy for it. And it was like, wow, Sylvester Stallone. He's usually fit, and now look at him, he's a pile of shit.
Sometimes you gotta put on weight to like really be the character. That's my Stallone. I can't really
Needs work.
I know.
D+.
God.
What else?
But I've really been working on the Tom Hanks brother over and over again.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good.
It's fun because it's like Tom Hanks talking like very abrasively, but that's
I think you should do that voice, just adopt that as your voice and only record like that. And I think you'd get a lot more traction.
Oh gosh, yeah, I could code switch into Tom Hanks. Hello, welcome everyone to the doc. This is the prescription with Doc, and I could probably do that.
Yeah, I like it. I'm in on it.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a Woody kind of. It's more Woody than anybody else.
Guthrie?
Woody the cowboy from Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4, and soon to be 5.
You excited about Toy Story 5? I'm derailing this thing. I got 15 more minutes. I'm going to do everything in my power not to talk about Hogan or... Okay, that's right. You keep saying that. Okay,
yeah,
so then...
Sorry,
let me flip it. Yeah, let me flip it. So Hulk Hogan, what's y'all favorite moment from his career?
I think I like the Baywatch episode with Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage fighting Ric Flair and Vader for the fate of a youth center, I think.
Yes.
Did he write about that in his book?
No, he didn't. Flair was going to develop the land. That was the storyline. Put in a mixed use shopping.
Did Ric Flair put that in his book?
I don't think so either. Flair's book is very kind of surface level.
You think they might have had heat with Hasselhoff?
Well, no. Hulk Hogan's business partners were the Baywatch guys.
Yeah, they started Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah, so what you'd think? Come on, talk a little bit about this. I can't believe he didn't bring that stuff up.
If they did a Thunder in Paradise revamp, you got to put Walton Goggins as a brew.
Yeah, as the friend.
Yeah.
Who are you casting as? What was his dumb name in that show?
Is it RJ? Or no, it's Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yeah, Hurricane. The boat's Thunder, which was confusing me.
The boat is Thunder.
I don't give a fuck about the boat. His name should be Thunder, and the boat's name should be Hurricane.
Like the boat also had like armor that came on, CGI armor transformation part. That was pretty cool.
We haven't heard Jesse's thoughts, have we? Because I was just thinking Hogan plays a Navy SEAL in that show, and Jesse wasn't happy about it. And I wonder if Jesse's shared his Hogan thoughts since he.
Yeah, because Hogan in the book Hogan was like, not that hard.
Yeah. I mean,
Jesse's
because
probably just
Jesse's
grinding
all
gear to
about
gear.
Is all about exposing stolen valor, except for when it comes to Sergeant Slaughter.
Well, has anybody clued him in on that?
Who?
I don't know.
So he
Jesse?
says that, yeah, Jesse, yeah. Has anybody notified him that Sergeant Slaughter's stolen valor?
Oh, he's an old AWA guy. I think Jesse knows that.
You think? Maybe he introduced himself and he was like Bob Root, Army, and then Jesse's just like, okay,
Bob Root.
What's his name?
Bob
Bob Root? Oh, I'm thinking of
Bob Root.
Root's a different guy.
he's a Stampede guy. Is he a Stampede?
Bob
guy?
Remus.
Root's a territory guy.
Yeah.
All these
was
stupid
in,
names get all jumbled in my
Kern's
head.
book. Remember Kern's big feud was with Bob Root, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The Vietnam father angle.
Well, I just called him. I just called Sergeant Slaughter Bob Root. So I don't know. What was his name? What was Sergeant Slaughter's
Bob
name?
Remus.
Remus. Much better. Totally different.
they were also saying that Sergeant Slaughter was supposed to be in the Hogan spot.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if he hadn't taken the fucking G.I. Joe deal, he would have been there. Why not?
Huh. Yeah.
Jesus.
He would have at least bumped his ass off a little better than Hogan, doing that
Yeah.
corner turnbuckle spot every match.
And then he
Maggot.
Remus and Roop and Remus.
He had something, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say he didn't, but
Yeah.
I never was gaga for him, and I started watching in '92, so he was gone. But then Mania 9 is my first Mania, and he comes back, and it's the first booking on the fly. You know what I mean? So it was like an exciting angle at the time. I'm like, holy! I was telling my dad in the car on the way home, who gives no fucks about wrestling. Like, Hulk Hogan came back and he challenged Yokozuna and he won the title, and I was so fucking happy.
Yeah.
But I don't think I cared
your
about
guy
it.
lost.
I just thought it was exciting.
But your guy lost.
I didn't like Brett back then.
Oh, okay. See,
I mean, how can you
Bret
like
Hart-
him after that finish where he tells Hulk, "Go get him,
Go get him."
I was cheated. It's okay. You got this, right?"
Yeah, that's kind of explanatory for Hulk Hogan's, that being the last of Hulk Hogan's runs, and then he goes to Japan and say, "See, this title I won it 5 times easy. It's just a toy. It's a trinket."
But he did a step over to hold into an arm lock.
And
Or
then,
whatever
he
the
did.
Wood Flip movie does.
Yeah, he dropped a hold.
It means he works in
Yeah,
Japan.
he did a flying arm bar. Like, did
Like-
an enziguri.
Yeah. I
But
forgot.
I'd love to watch Hulk Hogan work like Zack Sabre Jr.
oh, Hulk Hogan.
Cranker
crawling around,
match.
yeah,
I mean,
putting his head, doing a bridge on his head while he wraps you around like a little octopus.
I mean, we did see what he could do when he choked out Richard Belzer.
Yeah, he knows.
That's true.
That suit had taught him.
Yeah, because like I would like to have seen. Oh man, I would like to see a big, muscular, gigantic dude work like Zack Sabre Jr. But like the last couple of like G1 nights, and Zack Sabre Jr. does those like submissions where his legs are spread open, right? He's always goes to the camera. Like the camera always zooms in on his crotch, and then like I think for the past couple of nights his tights are, because he wears really, really tiny bikini briefs.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've seen some ball skin from time to time.
How are you getting this? What kind of TV you got?
I got one of the
5K
HD dynamic.
You got them
Pause. Honey, come here. I see balls. Look at the definition on this scrotum.
Yeah.
The guy was right. Every wrinkle.
Definitely Zack Sabre should have a manscaping sponsorship.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's pretty hairless too, so that would work.
He looks hairless. Being hairless is helpful for doing submission to escape and to be all wriggly, because I define his style as being very wriggly. Because sometimes he does those spots where he crawl, like the guy is standing up and he's like maneuvering around that guy's body. like
trying to work from the bottom. Yeah.
like a little
Like,
octopus.
isn't he killing New Japan business though? Aren't they?
Yeah,
Aren't there
dude.
like
The last
7
three
shows?
nights have been the lowest attended events for the last since COVID.
I mean, Tony
Probably
killed New
because
Japan.
he's thinking about Palestine, bringing it back. It's probably weighing heavily on his mind. It's 2 years of this now.
Who?
Zack Sabre Jr.
It's affecting his drawing ability.
Well, you know,
It's causing the fans to not come. He's so preoccupied.
The
Probably,
Japanese
he's
fans are
probably
thinking about
standing
the
up-
Gaza.
Yeah,
are
he's
thinking
standing
about Gaza
outside
and
the building.
Palestine.
He's going, look, I'd
His,
love you to
his
come.
average star rating pre the invasion and post the
Look it up.
invasion, it's down by 2 stars.
It would be also a good. They didn't even give the excuse of the tsunamis that would be happening there thanks to the earthquake. No excuses about that. It's just that a lot of tickets weren't purchased beforehand, so people didn't come to see Takeshita versus Zack Sabre Jr. It was like,
Did you see that? I mean, the brackets aren't. I mean, the roster's depleted. There's nobody that's wants to be a big star. What are you gonna do? Everybody's just sitting on their hands waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for.
they're waiting
what's
for
what's his name?
Suji.
The wrestler, the guy. No, the big guy. Isn't he supposed to be the next big thing? I think they got a couple wrestlers, amateur background wrestlers.
The big guy that's gonna debut is in
Bolin or
Bolton Oleg is good.
Bolton,
they're
and
supposed
then
to have
another guy.
They're supposed to have a Japanese judo gold medalist debut on the Wrestle Kingdom this year.
What's his name? Andrew or something? Or what's his
Aaron
name?
Wolf.
Aaron, that's right.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of funny that they're waiting for business to be so dead before bringing him in. Because what if at the last minute he says like, "No, I'm good. I'm going to."
See, now Zack Sabre, he's purposely he's trying to make these guys look like stars. So when they come in, it lifts business up. He's like, there you go, hand in hand.
I think Zack Sabre Jr. might be the lowest drawing champion.
Well, I mean, things are bad in the early 2000s when like Kojima was on top.
Yeah, Kojima, Nagata, all those guys. Yeah. It was pretty bad, Basically, and we're kind of back to that after 20 years. So it's cyclical. Maybe also success is cyclical. As I mess up my words, And like, I was gonna go talk about my plan, but it's a good thing I guess I didn't reveal it because my friends kept telling me it's an evil plan. Larry knows what my evil plan was.
Oh, what's your evil plan? Say it, and that's how we'll end it, or at least that's when I'll leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm being sold these plots, right? And Larry knows they give you a whole diatribe.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead. No, I remember.
They give you a whole diatribe of like, oh yeah, you can buy these plots, and then like if you don't feel like this fits you, you could just sell them later on if you don't want to go through with being getting buried there, or you could pass it on to like your children or whoever, right? And then I was like, in my head, I started formulating, oh, so we would be able to sell these if we don't need them. And she said, yeah, you can do that. So then I was like, oh. And then I formulated, because my parents bought our plots for way less money than they're selling for now, right? Because now if I sell my plot, that's about like maybe 3 times worth that is jumped up. It's not a lot of money.
But I'm not a financial guy, so you two, I'm sure, have much better history. If you do that, you'll sell yours at the current market rate, yes, which is higher than what you bought them for. But then you still need to buy ones at that current rate.
Yeah, that's
or you just don't. In this plot, you'd have to just never buy.
Okay.
A whole.
Yeah,
you just never buy one.
I could probably get like I could just
constantly.
Yeah, just keep flipping it, and then like with my body, I'll just say just donate me to science, and there you go.
Okay. You see, you guys
found. I told you guys. I don't know if it's evil to flipping funeral plots. I like this idea. I don't think it's evil at all. Yeah, it's the germ of an idea.
I think I remember having to do a transfer or two. So yeah, that wasn't unheard of.
Yeah. And then since I'm in California, you actually don't pay tax on this because you don't own the land. You own rights to be buried on that land, but you
We don't
own
own
the
any
land.
land.
So you
We're
get
just here visiting.
Yeah, so you get to get the full you get to absorb the full value that they're going to be paid. So it's something to think about. It was just an idea I was throwing around. I was like, oh, I could have these and just hold these and then just sell them, but you know, depending on what the market is, it's a little, yeah. Because the only thing that doesn't change is the cost of owning land. Because I think land is the best kind of investment you can make that stays stable for the most part. But don't take my advice. This is not advice. I'm not giving financial advice at all. Please do not. I am not legally liable for any financial decisions.
Keep your wife's plot. Okay, keep your wife's plot. You both can be thrown in there. Okay, double.
Yeah. You actually, if you get cremated, you both can be put into the plot. And in some,
don't do that. Don't be cremated. Just whole. Both of you is in there whole.
Face to face.
Sure, whatever you guys want to do, whatever your favorite position was.
You know,
I think our rule was you could have a casket with a cremation on top inside of a plot.
Yeah.
An urn inside of a casket?
No, just on top of it in that plot.
I don't like that. That's just
so like if the person that's supposed to be cremated dies first, do they excavate the cremation?
No, it has to go on top. So yeah, right. What a good question. I bet we would, because we did have to do some excavations, and
now I'm
not present for those. Yeah, because sometimes people would want to move bodies to another cemetery. Yep. Because you have to sell the crypt in addition to the casket.
Yeah, because
you're
not just putting the casket into the ground.
Yeah, the casket goes into concrete crypt.
Yeah, the concrete makes it so that you don't go spread into the ground and nothing comes in, because it's supposed to be sealed airtight. So
yes,
the casket will stay intact, and you would be resting in peace.
Yeah, and you won't float up the next time we get a flood.
Yeah.
The crypt keeper. I bet the crypt keeper used to look like Hogan when he was alive and healthy.
Same hair.
Long hair. Yeah.
Well, you didn't see Jesse on Saturday night's main event. I would go watch it, and you'll see the crypt keeper.
Oh, you think it looks like?
He's got the same hair.
But does he have
when he buried the? I loved him burying the cage match. I loved him burying the current talent too. It was.
I loved it too, but when they brought him back last time, Jesse looked dehydrated. Like he looked way smaller than he normally does. He looked like he was like 120 pounds.
He got onto his Ozempic, buddy.
Okay.
Leave Jesse alone. All right. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah.
Appreciate you having us on. Yeah,
Always
listen to the
fun.
Workers Club.
Lots of
Don't
laughs.
really listen to it, unlike Doc, who fake listens to it.
Well,
really
the title of the show has to be...
But I do really listen to it.
All the tubes. All the various tubes.
You can call it all the tubes.
Yeah. I love the Workers Club. It's what I listen to.
That's right.
The Workers Club is what I do.
Spoiler, but we're doing a territory book next about Capital Wrestling, the early days.
That'll get those listeners. They'll be pouring in. All those
they're going to want to learn about Vincent K. McMahon.
And Toots Mont.
That's a cool name.
And Bob Roop.
Okay,
Bob Roop,
I gotta go.
Ed Strangler.